Hello everybody, welcome to your reading. It's really windy outside, so if you hear it, I'm really sorry, but it's really windy here in the UK. We've got gusts up to about 45-50 miles an hour at the moment, so it's a bit blowy. So if you do hear that, I'm awfully sorry. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into your reading. Let's see what Spirit have to say to the collective today. Spirit guides, Alice, dear Alice, how can we help our viewer today? How can we help our viewer today? What messages can we give them to help them today? Oops. What can we say today? Okay, first of all, we have, okay, that's interesting. So somebody is feeling a little bit standing in their power, but also a little bit on their own. Could well be in their own shadow. Let's see how this works out, because there's somebody here is standing in their own power, but there's something shadowing. There's something blocking your happiness, or you think there's something blocking your happiness. Let's just have some more of these, Alice. Let's stick with this deck. What else can you say about this? And then we'll do some clarifying. So this is not only the Ten of Pentacles, this is the Ace of Cups. So that's a family environment with a new beginning. You want this family environment and this new beginning, but something is standing in your way. Yeah. Okay, so this is really interesting. The Nine of Pentacles, and there again, abundance can be yours, but there's just this shadow. You feel you're walking your path on your own at the moment. You see light in the distance, but you're on, and there's conflict here, which is under the shadow, which is blocking your emotions. This is to do with emotions. Okay, let's see what other cards we have here to help. What else can we say, Alice? So what's blocking our viewer? Do they know what's blocking them? They do know, right? So you have a good idea of what's blocking you. All you really want is your new beginning and your happy family environment where you can be the queen of the castle, the queen of the family. Bear with me. Let's have a look. What else can we see here, Alice? Have I cut the deck? No, I haven't. Okay. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favour, without doubt. The conflict is going to be behind you. Your new beginning will come. And there you are, standing in your power. Okay, let's have a few more. The universe is here to help you deal with this shadow. What is really interesting here is there are no swords. So this is telling me that this is all to do with, I think, love and emotions. And yet we've got no, there's the Emperor. So there's, again, there's your Sun. There's happiness. Sun's the happiest card in the deck. There you are, united with somebody. A younger energy than you. But I'm still not getting what the shadow is. What is the shadow, Alice? What is the shadow? If the shadow is put to bed, removed or something, this will be the outcome. But can you tell me who the shadow is? I think this shadow is a person. That's what I'm getting. The Emperor and the Empress, that's the perfect couple. And there's the child turning into a man. Interesting. But you will overcome this shadow. You will walk away. This is really interesting. You will walk away and get your victory. And I think that's the message somebody needs to know today. I think it's not for me to know what this shadow is. I think you know what the shadow is. You believe it's in your way. It isn't, because you do. Once you've dealt with this is all yours. This is abundance in emotions with someone, with a divine counterpart, someone who is very similar to you, and the world will be yours. Communication between the two of you, and there's, right, oh, okay, so this younger energy could be a water sign. I get the feeling, although it's a younger energy, they are someone who is actually older, but they behave younger, if that makes sense. Is that right, Alice? And who's coming in is a Wands energy, which is a fire sign energy. And at the moment, I mean, you see this fire sign as your world. This is your world. And the Emperor and the Empress are, like I say, the divine counterpart. And this is Eight of Wands. This is sudden movement towards this, the fire sign, this Knight of Wands. There's going to be sudden movement once you've released the shadow from your energy. I just want some more. What else can we tell the listener, please? Viewer. What else can we tell the viewer, please, Alice? Yeah, you're just waiting for this to happen. For your new beginning. And Judgment. So Judgment will be yours without doubt. You just have to, and there is your Four of Wands, your happy ever after. This is, contentment. This is settling down. This is being together. This shadow has to be, I want to say, dealt with. I think released by you somehow. I don't think it's all down to you, though. I think they have to do some releasing as well. And I honestly think that's what the mess. Oh, what's this? What? Oh, okay. These two fell out. Right. So use your intuition. Spirit is helping you here. Spirit is helping you. You've been reflecting on this. You have been reflecting on this. That's what this is. You're now coming out of this hermit mode, coming out of reflection, and you're ready now. You're ready to deal with this shadow energy, and you can, and I believe you will move towards this other person. I believe there is another person in your life who is your divine counterpart. How can we give some advice now with the oracle cards? What advice can we give to the listener, Alice? What advice can we give to the listener regarding this situation? To whoever this, and as I've said before, please don't make this fit. If it fits, you will know if this is yours or not, because you will have something that's an issue to you and something in the waiting in the wings that you are aware of. And it's going to bring you joy. Without doubt, joy will be yours. You have to take the right action. You just have to take the right action and joy will be yours. That's just amazing. And the next one down, and I'm going to take it, is transformation. There's going to be a transformation if there hasn't already been a transformation within you. I think this change has to come within you. And I was mentioning the law of attraction in the last video. I'm going to pull a law of attraction manifestation card when I do readings and help as much as I can on this as well, because the law of attraction can help you in so many ways. What you give out, you get back. You manifest through your energy, not your words, not your thoughts. It's your energy. So you could say to someone, hypothetically speaking, you know, you did something and you say, well, I didn't really mean to do that, but deep down inside you know you did. So you're just doing, I'm not saying you are doing this, but this is the situation. And it's the universe is listening to the feeling, not the words that you're giving, but the feeling that's behind. So your intention rather than what you're saying, if that makes sense. I hope it does. So what tool can we give to the viewer, Alice, to help them? What tool of law of attraction, manifestation, can help them with this situation? Perfect. I am loved, lovable, and I'm loved, loving, and lovable. And you need to know that. And you need to tell yourself this daily, because I think this is behind this that's been going on. I am loved, loving, and lovable. Do we have another one, Alice, underneath? Wealth and abundance of all kinds flow to me, which is exactly what this reading, what these cards on the bottom were saying. Once this shadow is dealt with, everything that you wish for will be yours. I don't know if you can see that card there, no. So wealth and abundance of all kinds flow to me. Say this to yourself. Use these as affirmations. When you're in a good vibration, if you're feeling down or low, that isn't the time to do affirmations, because again, the universe is listening to the intention. And if you try and come out of one feeling into another, if you're having a bad day and you start saying things like this, it won't, if I say work, it won't have any effect. So if you're feeling good, I usually do this on the way to work. I get myself into a good place and I say all my affirmations, and I get myself into a positive vibe, you know, to start my day. And that's one of the best things, best pieces of advice I could give you. So these are your affirmations. I am loved, loving and lovable. Wealth and abundance of all kinds now flow to me. I know the card says of all kinds flow to me, but I want to say now flow to me, because you affirm in the present. You don't affirm in the future or the past. You affirm now. And even though it's not happening now, another thing you can say is, I know everything works out for me. Things always work out for me. And if you say that and you actually don't believe it, you can actually say, although it may look like they aren't working out for me right now, I know they will work out for me. I know things will work out for me. And you can that will make you feel a bit better. I really hope that makes sense, because this is something that I'm really big on and has helped me so much in my life. I can manifest just about anything now that I want to. But you have to be in the right vibration. And just because I can do it quite easily, if I'm in the wrong vibration and I try and do it, it still won't work. So I hope that makes sense. If you've got any questions, put them down below and I'll try and answer anything I can. But I hope this resonates with one of you, some of you, all of you. And I hope it helps with your situation. But this shadow needs to be dealt with. And as soon as that's done, yeah, you can just go for it, basically. The world is your oyster, as they say. So thank you very much for listening. Thank you for being here, and see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.